The stage is set for tomorrow night's Republican presidential debate from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, right here on NewsNation, 8 p.m. Eastern. And, that got us thinking, when's the first Democratic debate? You got to give the RNC credit for continuing to hold these debates, even though the party's leading candidate, Donald Trump, isn't showing up and has repeatedly called for the party to stop having them.
And it's time for the Republican establishment to stop wasting time and resources trying to push weak and ineffective rhinos and never-Trumpers that nobody wants and nobody's going to vote for.
The Republican Party bucking their leader, responding to Trump's skipping the debate, saying the RNC will continue to enact a fair, transparent debate process, and Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel has urged Trump not to skip the debates.
I do want to see him on the debate stage, and I've said this a lot. I don't think it's just about the primary. If he does end up being the nominee, we need to make sure that Biden gets on a debate stage, and we also need to take this time to get in front of independent voters and the American people.
But you won't see Joe Biden on a debate stage anytime soon. The Democratic National Committee has yet to call for a single debate ahead of next summer's convention, despite calls from Democratic contenders, including Congressman Dean Phillips, who was on this program a couple weeks ago.
In democracies, I would argue, having options, allowing the voters to make the choice, not to allow a handful of people in the Democratic establishment to decide who should be the nominee. There's nothing more antithetical to democracy. It's not that hard. I don't know why people are so afraid of practicing democracy. Why are we so afraid to practice the very essence of what makes the country so extraordinary?
DNC does appear to be protecting Biden and marginalizing competitors like Phillips, but why? Why wouldn't they welcome at least a conversation about serious issues, in particular, even if this is about politics, right? It's all about politics. In particular, considering how unpopular Biden is. Yes, he's the incumbent, but his approval rating is dismal. A NewsNation poll out this week shows it at just under 42%, by the way, which is higher than in many polls. And so many seem concerned about Biden's ability to even serve another term, which candidate Phillips also pointed out on this show. But you're running against him. You think he's got the stamina for another 4 years?
No.
Yeah.
No.
And that's part of why you're running.
Of course.
Less than a year from the election, Biden is losing ground with key groups. A poll from October revealed only 17% of Arab Americans said they would vote for Biden in 2024. That's a staggering drop from 59% in 2020. His approval rating among African American voters this year, a critical group, dropped more than 25 points. And his approval rating among Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders fell below 50% for the first time in 3 years. Most polls currently show that today Biden would lose a rematch to Donald Trump. Sure, things can change. They always do. But his seeming physical infirmity will just get worse. So I would think that these numbers would or should scare Democrats into at least forcing some discussion of other possible options before they go all in on Biden, including debates. In the meantime, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, right here for the Republican debate. And that does it for us tonight. Thanks for watching. Banfield starts now.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.